Now back to the Mauna Loa eruption, the lava flow now just a few miles from the Daniel K. Inouye Highway.
Yeah, there's no imminent threat at this time, but that could change at any moment.
Joining us live from the Big Island is Talmadge Magno, the County of Hawaii Civil Defense Administrator. Thank you so much for joining us right now. Mr. Magno, we heard earlier today the Daniel K. Inouye Highway could be covered by lava in as soon as 2 days. Has that timeline changed any?
Well, we don't really know when it's going to get impacted. You know, some of the modeling may have given that time frame, but we know as it gets down into the flat area and starts to spread out, and the lava viscosity actually changes, that there's added time frame to that. So at this point, we're just monitoring, and as it gets closer to the road, we'll know better when it's going to actually impact it. So just preparing for that moment.
But it's going to happen sooner or later, correct?
Under these current conditions, under Fissure 3, if nothing changes, it will eventually happen.
And, as of 9 o'clock this morning, we know the lava was about 3.6 miles away from Daniel K. Inouye. So how far away is it now?
From our latest reports, we still have that same number. We know, when it starts to get into the flatter areas, that it'll kind of spread out and flatten out, and that's perhaps what's happening. The reason why it's not getting closer.
Yeah, it is constantly changing. We know you folks are monitoring it constantly as well. Are you expecting any more fissures to appear?
Well, one indication that Fissure 3 is stabilizing. What that means is becoming the sole fissure is that seismicity has reduced, meaning that there's no more breakage of rocks, that the conduit is formed, and so it looks like it might be the only one
right now,
or the last remaining one.
As you mentioned, sooner or later the road will be covered by the lava flow. Should people who travel on that highway start making alternate plans right now?
We've been in conversation with different industries, the government departments, everyone, to make sure that they are aware of this, possibility, that they need to have that in their plans as far as, routing freight, commercial, passenger, all the commerce that would go across Daniel K. Inouye Highway. So we're trying to make sure that everybody's aware that it may get interrupted, that we have to go back to the coastal highways that existed before the DKI was improved and put in place.
And real quick before we wrap up, I want to ask you, is there any plans for any community meetings or anything that the public should know about if they have questions, or any upcoming meetings that you folks have planned?
Well, tomorrow night at 6 p.m., we do have a Facebook Live program planned for Civil Defense and Hawaiian Volcano Observatory. Myself and Ken Hahn will present and be available for questions.
Thank you so much.
On Facebook Live, Civil Defense website, or Civil Defense page.
Okay, thank you so much. And I understand you're going to have another media update for us tomorrow morning as well. Thank you so much, Talmadge Magno, the Hawaii County Civil Defense Administrator. We appreciate your time.